The good news are I have sold every artwork I put up on my Etsy shop, and I want to say giant, humongous thank you for everybody who bought some of my art. I have recently put up 2 new pieces. They're not new, but they haven't been posted on Etsy. After the huge success, I put these up, and I got more coming, but the new ones are gonna be higher quality, I should say, because the first ones I made on very thin plywood. Then I found a shop which could offer me to cut out in any size I want, these thick plywood ones. And the new ones are already in the making. But as I said before, I don't have much of free time. This is the first Sunday I'm not working. All other weekends I've been working. If you watched my shovel racer video, you would know what I'm up to, what I'm doing. Primarily, I'm a graphic designer, but if you're a freelancer, you have to wear many hats. So I'm also a social media content creator. I'm a videographer, a photographer, and we do any job that we are offered to keep the income as much as possible steady enough so I can take care of my family, of my kids, etc. I forgot to answer a message on my Etsy shop. Somebody sent me a message and left a review, and I wanted to do this in a video. So maybe person who bought the art and sent me the message, I don't know if it's good or bad. Maybe he will. I wanted to apologize that I didn't answer your message sooner. Hi Ervins, this is Omar in the UK, the United Kingdom, and I've just received my order, your beautiful artwork and cool stickers. Many thanks. Yeah, because I include to every one who buys my art, I include some stickers. There are only 5 variations, but there'll be more coming. I have a video about sticker bombing in Riga. You can go check that out. Everything is posted on my YouTube channel. I'm just checking if the mic is working because I'm using really budget wireless mics that are recording to my DJI Pocket 3. I had the original DJI microphone, but I lost it when I was traveling around my country, and they're really expensive, and I can't afford to buy another one for $100. This was only $50, and I'm trying to test it. Is it working okay? Thank you for the cool stickers. Many thanks. Love it, treasure it, and will ensure I take good care of it. I will find a good spot in my man cave for it. The bear is just guarding it while I decide where to put it. Thanks again. Look forward to seeing what other items you make. Kind regards, Omar. Oh, great. Thank you, Omar. Thank you for the wonderful message. I was the biggest fear is that people are gonna receive their art and they're not gonna like it, and they want to send it back, make a refund. That's the biggest fear for me. And there was a comment, but I don't know how I can see it. Oh, it's not a comment, it's a review. So Adrian left me 5 stars saying, fantastic painting from excellent artist. Oh, thank you, Adrian. I think Adrian bought the bigger one, bought the bigger painting, and I was sure that nobody's gonna buy it. And I have something similar in the works, the same on a new, thicker canvas. If you ask why I don't like canvases that are made from the original ones that are made from not paper but from canvas, I need to be very precise with my artwork. I need to make straight lines, and canvases tend to not to say fluctuate, but if you press down on them, they go in a bit, and that's what I cannot do. I need perfect surface so I can make my perfect straight lines. That's an obsession of mine. And the second thing is, you can see my artwork has a unique form that may be what stands out from others. And if you want to do something like this, you need to stretch your own canvases. And stretching your own canvases are more easy to do if they are big. Small canvases look ugly. Like, I bought these rounded ones and they look ugly. I think they look ugly. So I'm starting to make something bigger. My idea is maybe I will find a way how I can make some type of portraits, or I want to do something similar that I'm doing in my Linocuts. I love wristwatches, by the way. So I made this one from a Casio. I don't think you're gonna be able to understand, but it says no time to lose. It's never been printed, by the way. It's never been printed. Almost any of my Linocuts have never been printed. I made a Ko-fi.com is a website where you can buy me a cup of coffee. There is like a Kickstarter campaign, if you will. I'm trying to collect money for my first Linocut press, and the idea is similar that is going to happen with my Mustache Men. Mustache Men are going to be converted into posters. I already bought the frames. I made poster designs. That's going to be a whole nother video I'm working on now. And the idea is to print originals like these ones. These are the first ones I want to make. I think this was one of my favorite. This one says, "Don't work with assholes." If you ever worked in freelance, you know that clients differ and be really mean and hard to work with. And the second one is what I made for this channel, and this says, "I'm doing this for me." Of course, it's in a mirrored image. You won't be able to read it, but I'm obsessed with typography. I love making letters. If you saw any of my tiles, they're mostly leatherwork. And these are like ransom notes where I collect all kinds of different types that I like, typefaces, and cut them out. So I want to press them, sell the originals for a little bit higher price, and then make posters that you can hang on your wall. And these are like motivation, anti-motivation quotes. And I think that it's a really good idea because we can print this in completely black, and then we can upscale it a bit and print it in nice, beautiful posters that are not digitally printed. I mean, this is not digitally printed. The poster is going to be digitally printed. And I have tons of cut lino artworks. I just don't have the press. I made a homemade press, and my homemade press is only printing these small ones, these postcard sizes, but I want to go bigger. And yeah, so the posters for Mustache Men are coming. The same as you can see here. Here is the original, and here is my t-shirts. T-shirts are up on Etsy. Everything, sorry, everything is going to be on Etsy. God damn it, what is this? Yeah, everything's going to be on Etsy, and for the bigger pieces, I'm thinking of making like maybe a Casio watch. I like Casio watches. I like Nixon watches, and I'll want to make a portrait of, not a portrait. Is it a portrait? A portrait of many objects, but I want to do in the style as I'm doing here, with thick lines, thin lines, dots, all the little things I tattoo on my artwork. I think it's gonna be pretty cool because I want to make, like, if somebody, how do you call it when you order to make an art piece? Let's say somebody's into gaming and I'm gonna paint their gaming mouse. I need to figure out a way that I can take a break from Mustache Man and make some everyday objects look really cool in style that I'm doing. So that's about it. I just wanted to give a little heads up. Happy New Year, everybody. I think I haven't spoken to you this year. No, I don't know. Anyway, Happy New Year to all. I hope it's gonna be a good year to all of us. I hope we're gonna be more creative, but as I said in all these videos, leading up to this one. I'm very tired. I'm working my ass off, and I wish that making art, making posters, Linocuts, talking about photography could be a way of alternative income, making this YouTube channel. I started posting, by the way, if you're interested, I started to post short videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts about my art in 2023, around September. And I didn't sold a single piece. And just when I saw that I'm getting some traction on YouTube Shorts, here I've posted around 50 videos. And then I started to make long form videos. And that's when I basically sold everything. And it finally, when somebody saw what I was doing, and I'm still a bit blown away, and I wasn't ready for that. My shop was open for many years before this YouTube channel even became to be. So many of these pieces are not finished because I don't have the time. I didn't expect such a positive feedback from the community. And one more before you go. As I made a video about photography, I don't know if you watched it, but it's published on the same channel. As I said before, times and times again, I don't want to be a niche person just talking about artwork, because I'm a creative person through and through, as I say every time, and my interests vary from photography, printmaking, graphic design, photography, as I believe it is the same to you. Maybe you like to sing, maybe you like to pick up pottery, etc. But in that video I was talking about making prints of some of my favorite photographs, and as this doesn't ask me much of my time, I'm just putting up my photograph on a direct to order company, and they do everything for me. If you order, they will print it, they will package it, and they will ship it out anywhere in the world. I think they are absolutely global. There shouldn't be any problems because they are in Spain, they are in the United States, they are here in Europe, they are, I don't know about Canada, but there shouldn't be any problems. So if you had time and you're willing, go check out my Etsy shop, My Creative Disorder. I have shirts. There are no prints. I'm still working on this, but there are photos. There are 2 new artworks. Yeah, I'm trying to be busy as I can, but as I said, work is my primary income now, and I have to work while the work lasts. When the work will end, as it happened in December, I will work more on these videos, and I wish I could be working on these videos full time. So if you want to support me, I have the Ko-fi link down below. If you'd like to buy something from me, I have the Etsy shop up and running. And thank you so much if I'm not boring you to death. I'm right now working on a video about, I want to start doing graffiti, spray paint. I want to, because my good friend Martins is started to paint. He's a beginner and he's doing really, really well, and I'm kind of jealous. So I want to get back into it. I was doing some really shitty graffiti like 20 years ago. But then we didn't have like good colors, we didn't get good caps, we had really shitty paint, really shitty caps. Now the situation has changed, and basically this paint costs the same as it was 20 years ago when it was very, very expensive. And so yeah, there's gonna be lots of content. Just give me time. I need to, at least one day in a week, I need to rest and gather my thoughts. So thank you. I feel very blessed that we have this community. I feel very blessed that I can do what I do. And I wish we can travel. I wish we can go sticker bombing in Milan, because Italy is a crazy place for sticker artists. It's just a mecca of stickers. I wish we can go put up some tiles, do street art, make prints, and hopefully I can share all this journey with you, because this is a journey of me trying to become somewhat full-time artist or full-time YouTuber, whichever comes first. I have devoted this year for doing this channel, so hope you like it. And if you watch it till the end, I don't know, it's a kind of a tradition for us that people who stick around till the end, they write in a comment some random words that I say, so I know that you are watching, and then that I need to keep going, need to keep making these videos, that there is an audience that's listening, that doesn't have only a 3-second attention span. Let's say it's gonna be a sentence. Keep going, I like what you do. That will encourage me enough to keep going. So thank you, and see you on the next one.
If you're new here, welcome. I'm a creative person through and through, and this is the place where I share my journey. My passions range from drawing and painting to street art, travel photography, Linocut printing, and my work as graphic designer. Whether I'm creating art, traveling and capturing the world through my lens, designing bold packaging, or carving my imagination into prints, I invite you to join me on my everyday adventures, big and small. Let's get inspired to live, to love, to learn, and create.